Before accepting a job offer, you may want to negotiate for a higher salary or for adjustments to your compensation package. Negotiating is advocating for yourself and the value you'll bring to an organization, and a reasonable and well-researched negotiation is unlikely to put your job offer at risk. Here's why. If an employer offers you a job, it means it wants you to join the organization. They've invested significant time and effort in selecting you and have likely already started planning the tasks and projects you'll take on. Tip number 1, research salaries for jobs in your industry ahead of time so you'll know whether a job offer you receive is fair and competitive. One reliable source for salary and compensation data in the U.S. is the Department of Labor's Bureau of Labor Statistics, or BLS. The BLS's Occupational Outlook Handbook offers information on pay ranges, educational requirements, and the employment outlook for hundreds of occupations. Salary.com, Glassdoor, and LinkedIn's Salary Estimator can also be good sources of information. Another great way to gather salary data is through informational conversations with professionals in your fields of interest. These conversations could be with alumni, with current or past supervisors, and with other professional contacts you've made. Instead of asking someone about their own salary history, which could feel intrusive, you can ask more generally for that person's thoughts on a reasonable salary range for entry-level positions in their organization or their industry. Salaries for similar types of jobs can vary by geographic location, depending upon the cost of living expenses such as housing, utilities, transportation, and food. Online cost of living calculators will help you compare living expenses among cities or regions of interest to you. Salary ranges will also vary by industry, by whether the employer is a for-profit, a not-for-profit, or a public agency, by the size of the organization, by a job's responsibilities and requirements, and by the specific candidate's training and experience. Tip number 2, make a budget. Map out how much you expect your housing costs, phone bill, groceries, transportation costs, loans, and additional expenses will be. This will help you determine the income you'll need to earn and how a change in your salary will affect your monthly finances. To learn about budgeting and financial literacy, check out the great information and resources offered by Smith's Conway Innovation and Entrepreneurship Center. Tip number 3, when you receive a job offer, ask the employer for an offer letter or an email that details the salary or wage, benefits such as healthcare, retirement, vacation time, proposed start date, and so on. The right time to negotiate is before you accept a job offer, so make sure you understand what the organization is offering to you before you make a decision. Salary is the most common point of a negotiation. However, there are some jobs where the starting salary is not negotiable. Depending upon the job and the organization, other parts of compensation might be negotiable, such as vacation days, specific work hours, funds you can use for professional development, the job's start date, reimbursement of moving expenses, or bonuses. Consider what aspects of compensation are most important for you. Tip number 4, build your case for negotiating. To negotiate effectively, you'll need to make your case for why the employer should raise its offer. Your personal finances are not the employer's concern, so simply telling them that you want or need more money is unlikely to work. Focus your case on the unique strengths and talents you'll bring to the role. Remind them of the reasons they've chosen to hire you. When determining your salary target, start with a range such as 5 to 10% above the employer's initial offer. Use data you've gathered through your salary research to verify that your salary number is reasonable and adjust accordingly if needed. We suggest negotiating voice-to-voice, in person, by phone, or by video, rather than by email, as the tone of the conversation is more easily managed. A person-to-person dialogue will likely feel more collaborative and productive than sending an email, which could come across as an impersonal list of demands. Here's one framework for negotiating. Start by affirming your genuine interest in the role. Make sure the employer knows that you are truly excited about joining the organization and that you want to make this work. Second, make your case by reminding them of the unique strengths you'll bring to the job and why working there will be a great fit for the both of you. Third, ask for what you want. Be positive and be professional. Remember, the employer wants to hire you. The final tip in this video, practice your negotiation skills ahead of time. Talk with others about their own experiences negotiating salary and compensation, what worked and what didn't. Ask friends, advisors, or others to role-play a negotiation with you before trying it in a real-life situation. Get feedback on your talking points and ways you could move forward depending upon how the employer responds. Career advisors at the Lazarus Center can help you practice these conversations or review a job offer with you. Schedule a general advising appointment with a career advisor using Handshake, or you can call us at 413-585-2582 or visit the Lazarus Center in Drew Hall next to Smith's Campus Center. Thanks for watching, and best of luck with your negotiations.